What's going on, guys? Roger and Marco here, QVO Tactical. We are out on the range today with a gun that you can no longer get, guys. The FN has discontinued the SCAR, so immediately I, of course, panicked, jumped online, and bought one. Guys, I did purchase this with my own money. Cost me around, I think, after shipping and tax and all that jazz, like just under 3,300 bucks. So it wasn't too bad. I want to say MSRP on these is around 31, 32. I did find one in the cool chocolate chip pattern. I did buy it from GDC, guys. I can't say their actual name because their actual name violates YouTube's terms. And so I'm sure you guys can figure that out. But yeah, purchased it with our own money. And yeah, I've always wanted one. And Marco, I've shot Marco's, you got the SCAR Light, right?
Yeah.
And so Mike over at Ventura has a SCAR Heavy machine gun, and I always have so much fun shooting that. I was like, yeah, let me get my own. But I was always kind of curious about the accuracy, and you guys know I'm always looking like what 308 is the most accurate as far as rifles. So even though I know this isn't a precision gun, guys, I know it's more of a battle rifle. Got my LPVO on here, the PLX Compact 1-8, and I want to just kind of lay it out with the bipod and see what kind of groups we get with different grains of 308 and see how well and how accurate this thing shoots out of the box. So let's just jump into it. All right, guys, enough talking. Let's get to shooting. The first out of the 308 ammo that we have here is going to be this more budget stuff, the Range Chris Kyle American Sniper 308, which is 149 grain. Talked to Mike at Ventura, said, hey man, what's the cheapest 308 you got on the shelf? He told me this stuff. So I actually did the zero with this, so we should get a decent grouping here. I'll shoot the top left bullseye, and you guys should see what I'm seeing through this trigger cam on this Primary Arms PLX Compact 1-8. Ready, Marco? Yep. All right, here we go. Dead center, yeah?
Yep, dead center, bullseye.
Through the same hole?
Can't see it.
I think it's right next to it to the left. And my one flyer. All right, let's go take a look. Down here at the target now, guys, 100 yards out. Back there, this target is like this big. So back there, I thought we had them all on here, and I thought this was my flyer. Turns out this is my flyer. We got two off target. I do like these two touching, though. Center to center, we are looking at a 4-inch group there. I definitely know, I felt this one. These two felt on to me, so you guys all know if you follow the channel for a while, I have a love-hate relationship with 308. So behind this was our grouping that we did with the Chris Kyle ammo when we started. And when me and Marco were grouping, it was like a line like this. It was probably like a 6-inch line. So this kind of is consistent with what we got. But we'll go up in the higher tier calibers of 308 now. No pun intended, actually full pun intended. But I think I bought a bunch of the higher end 308 that we're going to plink around on these four with. But yeah, they got rid of the SCAR. FN discontinued it, so I've always wanted one, and I figure I better get one now before the prices go crazy through the roof. This thing is already expensive as it is. I can't imagine what it's going to be a couple years when they're unobtainium. But yeah, let's go try the Norma next and see how it does. Next up, guys, Norma match grade golden target match, and this is 175 grain. Ready, Marco?
Yep, on target.
We'll go top right.
Got it.
All right, let's go take a look. All right, down here with the Norma 175, and here's my flyer. 2 1/8. So happy with that for sure. Without the flyer, we are talking 1 1/4 inch group. If you guys are familiar with the channel, you also know I always have a flyer. I'm on, dude, for 308, I'm so pumped on this. Now, I was aiming here, guys, but we went from zeroing with a 149 grain and now shooting a group with a 175, so it would make sense that 26 grains heavier, the bullet is dropping roughly 4 inches. So 4-inch deviation going from 149 to 175. That sound about right, Marco?
That's all right. Lighter bullet goes higher.
So yeah, if my group was higher, then I would be confused. But the fact that it's lower and it's a heavier bullet definitely makes sense to me. So, but yeah, I mean, this is obviously me, but for the bullet itself, a 1 1/4 inch group for that specific 175 Norma. What is that, match? Golden target match?
Yeah.
Let me see it.
It just says match grade.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what
So the golden target match grade 175 is what gave us this awesome group right here. Don't worry about that guy.
Never happened. Never happened.
Now, guys, I've had good success with the S&B, so I have the S&B 168 grain hollow point bow tail, and we'll shoot the center target now. Ready, Marco?
Yep, on target.
All right, let's go take a look. Down here now with the S&B 168, guys, and deviation's a little higher than the 175, which makes sense. 175 was at 4 inches. This is just above 4 inches, and then this one's over here at 3. You're saying this is my first shot, Marco?
First one.
So with my flyer there, we are at a 2.5 inch group. Without the flyer, we are at a just over 1.5 inch group. So S&B, it's always done really well for us. Similar results to the Norma, and yeah, I mean, everything's kind of making sense with it. Like, it's a good day. Like, there's nothing like, hey, why is this? So it makes sense why the deviation is a little lower. I'm kind of wondering, maybe I'll look at the next, I don't know which bullet we're shooting next, but if I have a heavier grain than the 149, I'll probably make a couple of adjustments. If we're talking, let's see, 4 inches here, the scope's in mil, so it's 1 mil is 3.36 inches. So maybe I'll just move it up 1 mil, and then we'll be closer to that bullseye, so it's not so weird looking. At least we have a new target we can use. All right, guys, so the next up's gonna be the Federal Premium Sierra Match King. It's gonna be a 168 grain, so I'm actually gonna pop the turret cap off here, and I'm gonna go up 1 mil. So right now I'm at 6.5 mils from where I zeroed earlier, so I'm just gonna go to 7.5 mil, and that should bring me closer to center based on the weight of the bullet. Hopefully, in theory. Ready, Marco?
Yep, on target.
All right, bottom left target, here we go. That should be right of the bullseye. That's where I broke the shot. That should be on the bullseye.
Yep, it is.
All right, let's go take a look. All right, guys, looking at the, what do we got? The Federal Sierra Match King. So 168, I adjusted 1 mil, as you can see, worked out math-wise, brought us up more center line with the bullseye. This I watched, you should be able to see it in the trigger cam, but I broke the shot here. Mark and I were just talking. You said it's like, what's the weight on that trigger?
It's like 7-8 pounds.
It is a heavier trigger, but I've noticed for me, it's like, it's supposed to be a single stage. What I mean by that, like if I was running the gun fast, I would definitely, it'd feel like a single stage. As I'm slowly prepping the trigger, I feel a first wall, which is kind of giving me like a false break. And that's where this came from, because I thought it broke, and then I went and broke the shot. So if you guys have one, let me know if there's any creep or anything in your trigger. But I am noticing, like, as I prep the trigger, there's a tiny little, like, break before the actual wall that breaks. So it's almost like a two-stage trigger, but that first stage feels like a break in the trigger. Anyway, I'll stop making excuses now and give you guys some numbers. This is center to center, 3 1/4 inch group. Without that flyer, it is a 2-inch group. And I will say this though, this is the first one where all of them are on target. Granted, we adjusted, but this one though, the Federal, I felt like it was the most accurate for me because I was seeing the shots break at the tip of that chevron and the trigger cam as they each were happening. And I knew, like when I threw this, I knew exactly what happened. And again, it's that trigger, like as you're starting to break, boom, like it's weird. I'll have we'll probably get up close and do like a trigger breakdown on our tripod and show you guys what I'm talking about. But there's like there's kind of a weird wall, and it's like almost the first break and then the second one. But I'm still definitely happy with this. You're talking, you know, what did I say? 3 3/4. So the eye box on the alpha zone is 4 inches. So at 100 yards, I'm still in the A zone, the eye box of, you know, this 6-inch target. I'm in the 4-inch eye box. So honestly, I'm very surprisingly impressed with the accuracy out of the box.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize the Scar 17s, it's a lightweight pencil barrel. It ain't like a heavy
Yeah,
it's a pencil
the
barrel.
gun is way lighter than like, because I build these all up, guys, and I show the guys in the shop, and they all grab like, oh, it's a Scar Heavy, and you think Scar Heavy 308, and you pick it up, and it's like, hey, it's actually, you know, Marco, you got the what, a first gen Scar 6.
Scar Light SBR'd. I had the 17, but I sold it just because I like this one better. But
should have had them both.
Had them both. Had them both. Maybe get another one later. I don't know.
So, but it definitely kind of like opens my mind to thinking about, like, I know I have the chocolate chip pattern on this one, but definitely makes you think like, hey, let's get one of those aftermarket lowers that lets us put an AR trigger in it.
Yeah.
You know, I know that Geisley makes the Scar trigger, but doesn't that one void the warranty or something like that?
I don't know, actually, but it's really nice.
It is nice. It's like $500.
It's expensive. Everything for that gun's expensive, boys. If you guys don't realize, everything Scar related is expensive.
I know that installing a suppressor on it voids the warranty,
That voids the warranty for
which
sure.
is crazy. So, I mean, they don't make them anymore, so
It don't matter anyway.
we already have a second video planned for you guys with some stuff from Kinetic Development Group and suppressing that bad boy. So it'll just be a determination on how much of the chocolate chip we're going to keep. But I think, I don't know if getting the Geisley trigger would be the better route. Is that what you have in that one?
In this one, yeah.
Gotcha. So you guys let me know in the comments down below. Should we get a different low receiver for it and then run, you know, I like our 2-stage trigger that we have, or should we just get the Geisley trigger, which I think is like, what, $500?
It's like $450 or something.
$450?
Last time I remember, before tax.
Cyber Monday right now. Maybe I'll go check on the way
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
So anyway, we're going to shoot our last one, which I believe is the gold standard, the Spirit Gold Dot, and we'll see how we do with the last group. Last up, guys, Gold Dot. So Spirit Gold Dot. This is 168 grain, and I'll be shooting the bottom right. Ready, Marco?
Yep, on target.
All right, let's go take a look. So it looks like the gold standard is the winner from just looking at the groups. I would say probably here to here is our furthest. That is a 1 3/4 inch group. And I believe this is my second round, which honestly, that one, like, I thought I was at that first break and then it actually broke.
Yep.
And so we'll go into a trigger breakdown, like I said, after this, guys, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And the cool thing is Marco's got the Geisley on his
so I'll show you guys that.
on his light, so he can show you guys that. But yeah, I mean, this is they call it the Gold Dot soft point.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what is that? Just hollow point bullet?
Standard law enforcement soft point, soft tip, essentially.
Gotcha. But yeah, I mean, 308 out of the box, all within the 9 ring. So within the 9 ring means a 2.5-inch group, which if you were taking a headshot at 100 yards with this, you would be able to hit between the eyes, the eyeballs, what may have you. That's pretty awesome. So this is, I would say, other than the that PSA M110A1,
Yeah, the short one.
that clone.
Yep.
No, the green and tan one. That gun is probably the best results I've had, especially with the price point.
Yeah.
I think that gun's like sub 2K. This gun was 3,200, and I bought it for the nostalgia purposes, guys. But the fact that it's giving me this group out of the box, I'm really happy with that. So yeah.
They're not made to be like precision rifles. They're meant to be battle rifles, like as a standard.
Yeah, 100%. So
yeah.
I mean, I still want to zero it at 100. I would zero the red dot, my offset red dot at 50, and then that to me is like your great kind of like
Bridge the gap.
Yeah, man. Like you have to clear a room or something, you can switch to that offset, and then now you need to take a longer precise shot. Like if I'm getting this within 100, you know, in a patrol setting, I think that most guys that are doing SPR work here in Las Vegas, like let's say the
Gas gun guys.
well, yeah, but the Knights, the Vegas Knights games,
yeah.
where they have set up for the DMR guys or the SPR guys, I want to say that rooftop to there is probably under 100 yards. So I mean, being able to take a precise shot like this, you know, it kind of says for as far as like practical purposes go with this gun, it's going to be way more than capable. And so I kind of like like you're talking about bridging the gap, where you kind of have a multi-purpose gun to where if you had to clear something, cool. I will say though, once you throw a suppressor on it and stuff, it kind of just becomes like a cool DMR. Like when we put all the kinetic development stuff on it and throw a longer suppressor on it, guys, I think it's just going to kind of become, you know, more of a special purpose or a DMR style setup. But even that though,
It's still lightweight. The gun's lightweight.
I don't know though, that break on there, I kind of feel like not suppressing it, just leaving it alone.
Yeah, I can try them out.
But I will say, because Mike has at the shop, he's got when we filmed our COD mount video, he's got a 308 Scar heavy full auto machine gun, and that thing's suppressed. It's like thump, 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 thump.
Yeah, the rate of fire is nice.
It is fun. So
It's a brick in a box because of the bolt system.
but yeah, sorry. Let me we're chatting away, but let me know what you guys think. I'm happy with this. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised with the results, and yes, guys, it is also based on your skill set. You know, having these flyers and stuff. I'm sure a lot of you amazing people in the comments that shoot precision are going to be able to make, you know, much tighter groups. But for, you know, my skills, I am super happy with that.
Hey guys, Marco here with your trigger breakdown for the Scar 17S. I'll show you guys the kind of weird creep drag Roger explaining. It's like a weird false wall, so take up right about there, heavy as usual. Then there's that wall right there. It's kind of weird because there's a little hitch there. Then you got to get over it, and then the gun goes off. And reset, pretty standard. Really feels like a mil-spec trigger, just got a weird drag. Let's try it again. So find it. There's the creep out. There's the first wall. There's a fake wall right there. So now it goes off. Let's find it again. There it is again. It goes off. There it is. It goes off. As you can see, kind of interesting, but I mean, most guys will pull right through it, but when you're trying to shoot precise shots, you will definitely feel that. Now for comparison, this is my Scar 16S with the Geisy trigger. This trigger does fit in the 17. They share the same trigger group system. So this is the Geisy 2-stage. It is very nice and clean, so clean take up. There's the wall, easy. Resets quick. There's the wall, nice and easy. Extremely predictable, extremely smooth. So that is very usable all day for this type of gun. So no drag, no nothing.
So guys, time to jump into some final thoughts. Successful range day for our first cold weather range day. Yep. Marco's got a jacket on, so you know it's cold. John's still showing up at the shop in t-shirt and shorts, but
AC on sometimes.
Bro, I got long sleeve on, hoodie on, jeans on. Okay, but yeah. So guys, the way we have it configured, I picked up the Scar 17S. Like I said in the beginning of the video, fortunately, I could just say GDC. Can't say where we got it from because it'll violate the terms. But I did purchase this gun, like I said in the beginning of the video, guys. Once I saw that FN was discontinuing it, I immediately hopped on the web and started looking for one. Found one that was Cerakote in the cool chocolate chip pattern, and it was priced at MSRP, so I just picked it up. I want to say after taxes and everything, it's like $3,300. I think it was like listed just under $32. Sorry, we're out here Cyber Monday, so people are still off-road and having fun. But we threw on, this is probably my favorite LPVO, guys, PLX Compact 1-8 from Primary Arms, and I have it on the Connect Development side lock mount, which is such an easy mount. If you haven't seen our video on it, definitely check it out. But you just push in, pull, rotate off, and that's it. And when you throw it back on, it holds 0, guys. And we did a whole video showing that. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. But you just come in from the side, and it's it. It's on there, locked, isn't going anywhere. The trigger. So you guys saw the differences between the stock and the guys that Marco has. It's around like 450 to 500, and like that little, like that first break, it throws me off a little bit. But also I'm shooting it in, you know, kind of a precision mentality when that's not what this gun's for. You know, like Marco's saying, battle rifle, but I wanted to see, you know, for my own, you know, personal knowledge, to see what kind of accuracy I was getting out of this 16-inch pencil barrel, and it did great. Like, that's not a heavy barrel though.
And that's, we consider like a pencil-ish for what it is. Because like most of the 308s, you'll see a heavier profile.
Gotcha.
This can be considered like medium-ish, if that. But they make the 20-inch gun. That's a heavy barrel. That thing is.
Yeah.
That thing is
So
big
guys,
boy.
the Scar 20, that comes with the Geisley.
Yeah, it does come with.
And that's more of a precision gun. So don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to sit here and say that like, hey, that should be like. I thought the accuracy was great, and the fact that shooting it in, you know, as a precision type platform, the results that I got, I'm very happy with. So you know, when you set it up as a battle rifle, which I think this is appropriate, LPVO, offset red dot, weapon light. I did have a Magpul vertical forend on, but I threw the Magpul bipod so we could have a more stable platform to shoot from. But yeah, happy with it. I think once we do all the Connect Development rel and stuff is going to bring it out and kind of fill that gap in. I'm going to leave it 16 inches. Not sure if I'm going to suppress it just because the brake is really doing a lot of work. I feel like without that thing, it would have been a lot more thumpy.
Yeah.
But overall, you know, I am happy. It's a Gen 2, so non-reciprocating. If you guys saw, I'm not sure if when Kevin did the trigger breakdown with Marco, if you guys can see, because you have the Gen 1, the charging handle actually reciprocates, which I get it. We don't like it, but when you shoot a full auto over Gen 1, I do like. It's cool. It's cool to watch the.
It's like, oh, it's moving.
Yeah, but this doesn't do that. I just have it locked back right now because it's empty. But yeah, any questions about it? Let me know what you guys have. Now that they've discontinued one, are you going to go out and pick one up? I have been seeing these things jump all the way up to like plus 5,000, which is insane. Like for a stock one, there's some places that are putting them up there. Gun Broker's got a bunch of them for crazy. I think I've seen a bunch of them go for like 42, 44, which is about $1,000 markup from the original MSRP. And but you were kind of saying, I think some stuff got leaked, but FN already has a replacement rifle.
There's a couple pictures and videos of a new light. So my guess means there's going to be another heavy as well. Just to understand with this platform, though, when you get into one of these guns, everything is going to be expensive. It just comes with the territory of this firearm. So it's not like a budget style 308 at all. It is extremely expensive to get into, but it is nice. It's a lightweight 308. The thing weighs like 7.5, 8 pounds. So it's like it. I kind of miss mine sometimes, but then.
Well, I remember when you brought that out, I was like, man, this thing is sweet. Yeah. But then I bought the, and I had really good luck with it, the PSA Jackal that I kind of made that whole green, like very similar to yours. Yeah. Like even I got the F5 stock that matches and stuff, and I love that thing, dude. So I almost wonder if we should get the PSA Jackal in 308 and see, you know, if the juice is worth the squeeze with this versus that. So, but that's kind of it, guys. Like I just want to come out, get this thing dialed in, test the accuracy, bring you guys along with us. Let me know what you guys thought and of the video. And if you have any questions, please comment down below. Make sure to check out QVO Reviews now. We have brought back the article, like the blog style review site that kind of breaks down all of our videos in article format, blog format, so you guys can see all the stuff we use. It's got links, it's got all that jazz that you guys want. You know, they're always asking for in the comment section, or the stuff that I can't link in the description of the video here. But other than that, guys, Marco, appreciate it, man. He's going to shoot his last major match of the season. Yeah. Where's that one at?
St. George, PCSL 2
Gun Nationals. So not far.
Unfortunately, shooting it injured because my finger's still messed up from my dog bite. So that kind of sucks. It is what it is.
I'm sure you'll probably play. How many shooters?
It's probably gonna be like 300 something. There's a lot of people.
Think you'll be in the top 20?
I made top 10 last year. Hope we make it again.
All right.
So number 10 last year.
Wish Marco luck, guys. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving, and yeah, appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the next one. All right, cameraman Kev, getting his. Is this your first time shooting a Scar Heavy?
Yeah. It is.
Pull that into your shoulder much tighter.
All right.
Cameraman Kev, first rounds on a Scar Heavy. Go for it, bud.
Ooh.
Eight out of 10 on an 8-inch target. What do you think?
It's not. It wasn't as violent as I thought, but
You have the microphone on. You don't have to yell.
sorry, sorry guys. Yeah, it is. It's. I thought it would be violent, but no, it's nice. It shoots nice. I was trying to get used to the dot, or not the dot. It's like a chevron.
ACSS, baby.
Yeah, it's
Marco's
nice.
favorite.
Not only.
Cool.